Collision. And what do we got going on? We want to see what Rampage is going to be like. Someone said on Twitter while I was looking for takes that Rampage actually had a better card, and I don't know if I believe them, because one of those matches is Jeff Jarrett, Karen Jarrett, and Jay Lethal versus Mark Briscoe, Papa Briscoe, and Aubrey Edwards. Now, I've been kind of in and out of this story, and I've enjoyed the some of the things that I've seen, probably more than other people. But I don't remember Papa Briscoe getting involved. I just found that out. When did this happen? When did the Briscoe's dad get into this? I guess that makes me want to see it. That's interesting. Can he wrestle? I've never known. I don't know about Papa Briscoe. But I guess they're a wrestling family. So I don't know. I gotta do my research and find out more. So feel free to school me about that in the comments. I'm sure there are people that are pissed off that Aubrey Edwards is going to wrestle. I think it's a bit unfair. I think I don't know. It feels like there's a lot of wine babies out there, snowflakes. Why does Aubrey Edwards piss you off so much? So what? She's dramatic, right? Whatever. That's a signature part of the show. Aubrey Edwards, her dramaticness. Okay, get over it. Get over it. There are people that are going to be so livid that they have to spend screen time, they have to spend time watching Aubrey Edwards on screen. And some people will be pissed off and watch it, and that's the funny part. Some people will probably not, change the channel, do something else. But there are people that are going to watch it and be pissed off about it, and that's what makes me laugh. So we also have Taya Valkyrie versus Trish Adora. It's funny, she's all elite, I believe, but she's also, I guess, doing double duty with MLW. I really have there's a growing spot in my heart for MLW. But I mean, in terms of that, it's cool you get to see Taya Valkyrie. She's awesome. I don't know if I necessarily would want to see that over seeing Sky Blue and Willow go against the Outsiders, or rather just seeing Sky Blue and Willow, period. Let me just say that. But Will Ospreay, Kyle Fletcher, and Jeff Cobb versus Rocky Romero, Trent Beretta, and Chuck Taylor. That is a pretty cool match. That's a really great match. I didn't know. I think I knew that Will Ospreay was gonna wrestle on Rampage. I mean, compared to the main event, I think that there's a chance that this might have better. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that's going to have better wrestling. But this is going to give that main event a run for its money. Maybe not, I mean, we'll see. But I'm sure, when a match appears on television, it has its purpose, So I don't know how these two will compare, and we're just going to have to see. Takeshita versus Bandito. That's a cool match, and I haven't seen Bandito in a while. I think a match like that could definitely elevate Collision. But I mean, I also think that Buddy Murphy versus Andrade is also going to be pretty fire. So I don't know if it's fair to say that this 4-match Rampage card is better than the Collision card. I'm not gonna I'm gonna rule that is false. However, I will say that this is a great set of matches on Rampage, and good for them for having a good show. Too bad that there's enough people that don't believe that Rampage doesn't have any value to the storyline or to AEW enough to tune in. And for me, I'll be honest, I probably won't watch. I may watch Rampage. No, I'm probably not going to watch it. I usually have too many things that I'm doing at Friday at 10 p.m. If I'm even in the house at Friday at 10 p.m., I am probably getting ready to go out somewhere. And I'm probably like finishing getting ready to go out somewhere. So like, it's not in the cards for me to sit down and watch this show, because if I leave out at 11, that's leaving out pretty late. So I don't see myself watching this the night of. Maybe I can watch it like on Saturday. But as far as the night of, I don't see myself watching it, no. And maybe that's why the viewership is so low too. I mean, I think that's just a hard hour, right? Like 8 o'clock, I don't need to be out the door just yet. SmackDown, that's fine. And I can have that on while I'm getting ready. So, I don't know. But in terms of AEW Collision, who are we most excited to see? Let me know in the comments, because I am really excited to see Miro. And I also think it's cool that Andrade is going to be on this card. I am really excited to see Willow and Sky Blue. I'm really excited to see the New Japan Strong Women's Championship on AEW programming. And Willow is so awesome. And that's really... Oh, and I guess I'm excited to see OJ Simpson and Jay White. So the juice will be loose on Saturday. I'm excited for it. Yeah, so I think it's going to be pretty awesome. What do you think? Who are you most excited to see? Drop it in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. This is a one-man show so far. Hopefully, during the summer, I can have some, extra guests or, someone to bounce off of. And really, it's just me doing these recordings and making sure the volume's right, and mixing and, editing and making sure I don't sound completely crazy. So if you've listened this far, I really enjoy you and I appreciate you, and I thank you, and I hope you continue to, because this is fun for me. And so, I want to keep doing it. And so I haven't been promoting this as much as I should. Look out for like a housekeeping episode where I just talk about the channel, because I'm still getting organized and still like feeling my way with what I want this to be. And if I can get a topic or I can get a subject where I can just talk freely, I enjoy that the most, because I don't want to feel like I have to do reviews for like every show. I just want to feel like I could just talk about things that are happening and make that an episode. So that probably will be the direction that I go into, but I'll do a whole dedicated episode on housekeeping and the direction of the channel. So thanks for listening, and stay tuned for the next episode. Subscribe, like, share, comment.